Another good episode of Magic Maker. He evolved his magic again with Compound, which is basically just bigger versions of his two spells, which is basically how RPG games work, where Flare, then Flare something else when it's just a bigger version of the same spell. Well, it also takes more energy, but yeah. Water has been harder than the last two. You have to use less energy in order to compensate for bringing the water particles together out of the air. You haven't tried air yet, which I think will be really hard. I mean, we've been able to make water ball, but I think we still got to work with water a little longer so we can actually do something with it. We freed a fairy, hunted monsters, found out how much the dad is good at this. And it makes sense that skill would be so important when magic isn't a thing, so most of the time. So they would be using having to have great fighting skills to handle these things. And the monsters they hunted are supposedly weaker than goblins, so it was easier for them. He did get carried away, like the wife said. And it's nice that we get more of the who the mom is, or more so how she is, but also the dad too. And in a way, he's eccentric, just like his son, or adopted son. And I'm glad MC was like, even after finding it out, and then thinking about what the sister said before, he's like, no, shouldn't. Only one of the only self-aware MCs in these kind of situations. Even though towards the end during the bath, he had to reinstate that to himself, but also he had a nice thought of actually bonding with all his family and how glad he is to have them. But two girls getting better with the sword and with magic, like the new goblins. I'm still waiting for his sister and a friend to make magic swords. They've got the skill for the magic. I want to see them fit it onto their sword. Since it takes time, they could channel that while also attacking. Since they have a weapon, I'm gonna wait and see when that happens because I think it will. But another good episode down. Can't wait to see what the next episode brings. Now that we've gotten some hunting experience and freed the fairy, so where do we go from here? We probably might see that fairy again. Who knows? Because it might get captured again and be sold at that shop. Because it's curious that those creatures took it into their den in a cage. Probably took it off someone. But until next time.